do our thing. So, whoop. So yeah, all of you. So yeah, lore dump. So all of you are in a town that is called the Smithy. So I mean, Nat, I know what you know what the Smithy is, but I doubt the other two do. So
I read up on the Labyrinth World book, so it's the central city of Labyrinth, right?
that
Something
is
like that.
correct. That is
All
correct.
right.
So he's
It's
on.
years ago.
He's ready to go. So yes, it is the central city inside the labyrinth. So depending on how deep you got into the labyrinth, right? No pun intended. Um, the labyrinth is just based. I won't say it's a maze, but I mean it is a bunch of passageways that go between worlds, right? So some of those passageways could be short. Some of those could be pretty long and take days to transverse and zigzag around. I always kind of parallel it. The best thing that I always envision with it from reading the Labyrinth World book itself is the Lion Witch in the Wardrobe, right? When they opened up a door to the wardrobe and there was a passage that took them to Narnia. And if you remember that or the movie as well, as you went through this passage, it kind of looked like paralleled the world that you were closest to. So when they were close to England, it kept looking like the back of a wardrobe, and then it transitioned to to snow into a wooded area, and then went into Narnia, right? So a lot of times the past, from what I've read, how they describe it in the book, it kind of is a lot like that, right? But I would say that they are very liberal in the term labyrinth, like from previous books from Cobalt Press. They have the World Tree, and back before they went really into this lore, like in Midgard, you could use, Yggdrasil, the word tree. There's more than one world tree, but you could use a tree to get from world to world by climbing on it, through it, to get to different places. So they kind of lump that into the labyrinth as well. So it is really just a bunch of different methods, passageways, what have you, to transverse between worlds because Cobalt Press is really big into that. Like in the Midgard word book, Midgard is their version of Greyhawk, or pick your D&D location of choice. They had ley lines, I think they called them there, and you could take these magical lines to travel quickly from one part of the map to the other part of the map. So in some ways, it's an extension of that idea. So anyway, this is the main hub city of the labyrinth, right? So it is in the Great Maze, so to speak, and one thing about the labyrinth in general, places like this are rare, right? Because usually they are passageways. They are not necessarily big giant rooms, let alone something that can hold a city that you know can can hold something like this. A lot of times, even for a lot of communities in the labyrinth, just getting food and stuff, like you have to import it from other worlds, right? Most locations don't have enough farmland, whatever, to hold a population this large. which the book has is roughly 50,000 persons, whatever. So anyway, you're in this city. Now, just to go a little bit deeper into it, right? The main group inside the smithy is the Keeper of the Keys, right? That's the name of the group. So I would say the Keeper of the Keys, that group, they are kind of like, I like to think of them as the geeks of the labyrinth, right? So you have all different factions in the labyrinth. The World Book really focuses on the Void, which 5e would call the Abyss, right? They focused on that in the book, kind of similar how, 5e would focus on Hell, right? There's a lot of details of Hell and who rules which plane and so forth. And the Abyss, a little bit, I'd say less so, because there's so many planes in the Abyss. So in this book, they focus more on the Void, which is the Abyss. They do talk a little bit about Hell in the book, but you have a lot of factions. Those are the two main evil factions and their sub-factions, right? And then on the opposite side of the spectrum, you have various other factions which promote the health of the labyrinth, right? And I would say the Keeper of the Keys is a group that they are led by mechanists. Basically, Cobalt Press is answer to Artificer, right? So, and they study the labyrinth for the labyrinth's sake, right? They don't necessarily, I mean, if some bad shit is going down, so to speak, then absolutely they will try and help out and do what have you. But they tend to be more book smart that way and are trying to learn what makes the labyrinth tick. There are lots of other groups as well, and we won't get into that because they're not really germane to this story. But at any rate, it is this group, this Keeper of the Keys inside of the smithy that is looking for some help. They're looking for some adventurers. And in the somewhat interest of time, I'm going to assume that you were very eager to volunteer to help these guys out. And so with that, since I don't know how much you all read, Discord and so forth, why don't you guys introduce your characters, say what they do, or any other background you might want to go into, just to make sure you all know what each other do. And I don't care who goes first. You guys can fight for it.
I'll go first since nobody else wants to. I got Chance. He's a gutter rat from the city. Joined the circus. Joined the carnival, I should say. He was a carny. Ran the games of Chance, where he had good luck. That's the nickname Chance. It was attacked by a bunch of people. He grabbed the closest weapon at hand, which was the mallet off of the, I can't remember what you call the thing. The little thing where you slam the hammer down and it dings the bell up the pole. He grabbed the hammer off of that and helped fight him off. And now, well, not enough the carnival survived, so he wants to adventure. And, well, he's a little pissed off. And he doesn't overly like bards.
He doesn't like bards.
Oh no.
Yes, you remember his story. His dad was a bard, that the stereotypical horny bard that loved and left his mother, and it ruined her life, got her killed. So he's pissed off at bards.
So this will go really well then. All right, that actually sounds like a great segue into me. However, so my character is a bard. However, he is falls under the College of Lore. So the pharmacist is actually from one of the various worlds that connects to the labyrinth that have been destroyed and taken over by the void. Um, so his world no longer exists. Whether he had a hand in causing that is up for debate. He is similar to the Keeper of the Keys, interested in the labyrinth for the labyrinth's sake, is very interested in all the different connections as well as the creatures and people who live there. So I think that not a lot in the way of background, but yep, he likes knowledge and everything, even though he is a bard and everything is charismatic from that standpoint. But he is focused on. He's like the most wizardly bard there is, and would typically want to talk his way out of things rather than getting into fights with, say, people who wield mallets from games of strength.
Okay. My character's name is Phalar. She is an elf from a noble house and was given a ceremonial job guarding the inner grove of her grove, and the sacred inner grove. Unfortunately, she failed her duties miserably by allowing a wicked dryad to trick her way into the inner grove, and the dryad contaminated the grove with a nasty blight, which to this day remains uncured as far as my character knows. However, for failing her duties, the elders of the grove exiled her and stripped her of her noble status. So you'll notice that her shield has no insignia on it. It's a plain shield. Um, and since she has left the grove, she has discovered her paladin-like powers, and she's basically just a wanderer trying to do right by her history.
Very nice. Okay, so the three of you answered the call from the Keeper of the Keys, and you are brought into basically a library, and in there you're approached by a construct by the name of Scriv, and he comes up to you and kind of says, in a sort of robotic voice, we'll say, at least a touch of that metallic tint to it, and he's like, finally, we have some folks who have answered the call to help us retrieve some books from the library. Yes, we need some help from you. We are asking that you collect a overdue library book called the Book of Mektar from the home of one of our keepers who has recently passed away. Her name was Jenna. She was the last one to take this book, and we want it returned. However, I have the key to the estate. Some folks went in there recently, the executor went in there recently and basically ran out because there was, we'll say, various traps or creatures in the estate that she wants either removed or, disabled so that she can sell the estate. So if you can find my book, I will give you a selection of spell scrolls as payment. If you can find the estate's interior keys or Jenna's legal documents on the premises, and you turn them over. The estate will give you 50 gold, and also an additional 50 gold if you make the estate safe to be sold. In other words, disarm all traps and remove all threats of monsters. She says, in a second, find it. There is... Boink. Let's make sure I can find it. There's supposed to be a map, but if I do the map, I think it gives you like access to everything, which I don't want to do. So let me try and cut and paste. Let me find it and go from there. There's supposed to be a handout. So where's the dang handout? See, appendix for handout. Like the last time I sent you guys like a map, it was giving you like the access to like the entire like storyboard. So I'm not going to do that. So in Discord, I'm going to put a rough sketch that the executor made of the estate. No one said that they were a great artist.
You have to try to get myself organized by the Discord for me.
Right. No worries. It should be in the Gamma one, right? All right, cool. All right.
That's a rather big estate. Are we sure the 50 gold is going to cover the cleaning of the estate?
Well, I'm not exactly sure what all the issues are in there, but if you feel as you go through it that it's a bigger amount of work than you originally thought, we could always go back to the executor and see whether or not they can increase the rate, because it's not my rate. I'm just passing the message. I just want the book.
As you're speaking, I'm wandering around the construct, just kind of taking them off the gears and magic holding them up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, of course, it's. I need to check with my compatriots over here that they're in for this, but of course, I'm always up for the adventure.
Excellent. What about the rest of you?
Hey, money's money.
I'm just here to help.
Okay.
Lunch isn't free, so.
Yeah, that's right. Lunch isn't free.
A lot of job could it be?
That's right. So, sure. So, he gives you the address, right? I guess just a couple of other things. Jenna was electrocuted accidentally while she was testing her newest invention, a lightning generator. So just be careful around that. And like I said, the executor is actually Jenna's sister. She tried to assess the estate, but something attacked her in the solarium, and she basically ran out. So,
any chance we could talk to the executor before we head in to see exactly what they had found?
Oh, let's see.
Any more details if you on this map would be amazingly helpful.
I'm assuming solarium is where it says violets.
Most likely. I'm going to say
overwhelmed by the experience on it.
Yeah. Basically, the robot says, well, I can ask and see if I can get a hold of the sister. I don't think she knows all that much beyond what is told here. She was only so close to her sister, and while she has inherited the estate, I don't think she knows at all what attacked her.
Okay.
So he gives you the address, and when you are ready, you can head on down. Is there anything else you want to do? Yes.
Electrocuted violets, and we need a book from the library. And
Yes.
to get more money, we clean up the house to get rid of all the traps and other creatures.
Piece of cake. An excellent summary.
Okay.
Have mallet will travel.
There you go.
I do believe they said clean up the house. Demo may not be involved.
Well, it has to be resold, right? So if you demo the house, you know, it's hard to sell the house if you demolish it.
Should have asked for we could get a discounted rate on purchasing the house if we help clean it up.
There you go.
Right.
There you go. That 50 gold will go a long way. And as you approach the house, you can see that you're going to need a lot more than 50 gold. You know, you could see that even though the sister has not been in the house recently, that she is certainly paying to maintain the premises. So you can see the lawn and the rose bushes, and everything is just really tidy and picturesque. There is a, when you get to the mansion, it really is a mansion itself. There is a set of green copper veneer double doors in the rounded entrance of the mansion that is built of white brick. There is a dome stained glass towers above the entranceway with a twin dome visible midway along the west side of the building. So, yeah, it's definitely it's definitely not your normal house. Let's put it that way, for sure.
Well, we couldn't afford it right now, but we haven't gone in yet.
That's true. That's true. So let me
just picture living here, guys. I mean, this is your entrance view. You don't even get to see this. This is just for the guests to enter.
There you go. All right. So you have the key, so you can just head on in.
So are there any windows to see, like, around the door, what might actually be in the entrance? Past that before we open a door that we know that something attacked the last person who went in?
Yeah, I'm going to say that as you go around the building, right, as you're approaching the building and heading towards it, like, I mean, you probably pass it on the street, come around, whatever, you generally do not see windows, not on eye level, right? It is all solid white brick, except for, like, on the roof, there's domes, like, those what I just described on some areas of the building itself that would let light in from the top, but along the sides there are no windows.
Anybody good at climbing? I would love to know what's in there before we go in, but anybody fly?
But you were good at climbing.
I might be good at climbing. Not so great with my acrobatics, but Is there any way for me to get on the roof? Trellis, anything?
Let's see. No, you don't see. It would not be an easy climb, right? There's. I'm gonna stick one more thing up. View scene. Looking from where you're at, you do not see like any balconies or anything like that that would be accessible from the ground floor. The stone itself is smooth and well maintained. I'll say at the top on one of the towers, there's a there's a way to walk out from there, right? There's an outdoor terrace there, but it's not like you have to get to the roof to get to the tower, right? So you can't. There's not an easy way to climb up to a balcony or something similar to get on another floor. So, no, not really. It's like it's purposely meant to be private, right? I mean, if you haven't gotten that far yet, right? Like whoever this person was did not want other people knowing their business, and the house seems to be built for that.
Not very welcoming.
I guess they really only want to be welcoming from one side. So, kind of like a fortress. All right. Are we coming in from the bottom of this map or off to the side?
I'm gonna like switch maps as soon as
I think we're gonna open the door with the key, right, guys?
Yeah. Walk up to the door, stick the key in, turn it, open the door. Honey, I'm home.
Yeah, fair enough. So, excuse me. Let me activate this. So, as you walk into what is basically the grand foyer, you have the stained glass of the domed ceiling reaches a peak of 60 feet above you and casts a multicolored light onto the rug below. There are 3 statues of portly mustache figures made of gears, tubes, and stamped copper, and wires stand on a copper pedestals to the north, east, and west. The center statue swivels and raises an arm as though to doff its hat. So it is the one directly across from you.
Like when we came in, it decided to do that?
As far as you can tell, maybe, right? I mean, as you open up the door, you see that it, moves periodically. It doesn't move continuously. So like it will move, it will take a few, seconds and then do another move and so forth. So hard to say whether it's been moving all that time or just when you walked in.
All right.
All right.
I would like to take a look at the statue, see if I can see how they work with all the gears and everything.
Sure. So, let's see. So a couple different things, right? As you're looking through the statues and checking shit out, right? Just make a perception check. Some are obvious and some.
Now we get to the fun.
Now we get to the fun, yes.
So I double click on my character sheet, right? Go to main and just find the skill and go bang.
Yep.
Normal.
Not bad. 14's not bad. So a couple different things you notice. You notice that the ones on the east and west don't move, and they have quite a bit of dust on them. So the east and west ones have not moved from some time, if ever. The one on the west is wearing a pair of goggles, For the one that stands on the north, for every minute that passes, you'll see that the northern statue swivels 45 degrees on its pedestal, and then lifts its right arm. Once the arm reaches the statue's chest, there is a loud click, and the statue returns to its original position.
Sorry, there's a loud click, and then it goes back to its position.
Yep. On the left side of that of the pedestal for that particular guy who's moving, there is a copper gear that is marked with the number 3 in the pedestal, and there are slots for 2 more gears, and the gears turn when the statue moves.
So there's missing pieces to the one in the north.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what I am? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyone else want to do anything? So
I was
that's
say, there any other pieces on the other statues, but I'm also trying to not be like the only guy talking.
No, that's okay.
Yeah,
The
I was
rest of
headed
you?
to the west. I was headed to the west one.
I
Let's
guess
see,
technically, I was just looking at this one, so I'm going to go right there.
yeah, if it's not moving, maybe there's something wrong with it. Maybe it's supposed to move. I don't know.
Hard to say, right? It's certain, like I said, it hasn't moved in some time. There doesn't seem to be the gearbox on the side that the northern one does. So, you kind of gather between all that, given the layer of dust on this thing, it probably hasn't moved in some time. Like there's enough dust there that, say the person died a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever it is, we'll say more than 3 weeks of dust. So you're guessing those two don't move.
I see what I can see.
You see what you can see. Okay, fair enough.
One better. Anything he can do, anything I can do, he can do better. It appears by one.
Fair enough. With a
Using my
15,
elvish intuition.
there you go. With a 15, I'll tell you 2 things. That one makes all the difference. So, obviously, there's the goggles I already mentioned, and those can be removed if you want to take them off of the statue. Like, they're not attached to it, right? It's gear. It's something like that. But you also catch that, we'll say, on the top right corner of the rug, you kind of see a glint.
The northeast corner?
Yeah, northeast corner. We'll say like around there.
All right. So, first thing I want to do is remove the goggles and put them on.
Sure. So, let's see.
Do I die?
This isn't like 1E. It's okay.
Okay.
You won't die immediately. You see death, though. He's coming for you.
Are they in this book? Hold on 1 second.
You look very swanky.
Yes, you definitely look very fashionable. Let's see here. Copy. No? Oh, I can't spell. Maybe there we go. They are goggles of night. And while you're wearing them, you have dark vision to 60 feet.
Oh.
If you already have dark vision, then you get an additional 60 feet.
Okay. I don't actually know if elves have dark vision.
Do they? I
You
don't think they
do?
do.
I didn't see that in my character sheet.
No, I don't think they do.
They took it away. Wow, that's one of the
Yeah,
classics in 20.
elves don't live underground. Yeah, that's one of the things about TOV. They did not hand out dark vision like candy.
Hmm. Okay, and since I can now see in the dark, I'm going to go inspect the glint in the northeast corner of the rug.
Sure. You can see that the rug is a little more worn in that area, and you can see there is, something metallic underneath. And as you go and check it out, it is a gear with a number 2 stamp on it.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Ain't it?
I give it to the pharmacist.
Oh, I thank you. Let's see what this does. And I try to see. You said there was like a marking for 2 on this other item, right? On this the north statue.
Yep, and it fits perfectly. Um,
Thank you. I was looking for that. Has anyone found a 3? No, a 1. Which one were we missing?
1 at this point.
Okay. Looking for a key with the number 1.
It's not on this statue.
Does the activity of the statue change now that it's got 2 gears?
So let's see. No, it seems to really need the last one to continue moving, right? Like maybe it moves a little bit better, but not substantially so.
Well, there. I'll roll to see if there's a gear on this one.
You're very perceptive, but you don't perceive any gears.
Okay. I don't see anything.
Under the rug. I'm going to check under the rug. See if there's another gear under there.
Sure, you kind of stomp around, move the corners around. You don't find anything, right? And it doesn't seem like the rug has been moved as much as that other corner has. Like it was clearly a little bit worn from someone constantly probably removing and resetting the gear there, but you don't see similar wear marks on otherwise on this rug. So you're not finding anything, so you're guessing there's nothing to be found.
There's got to be another gear in this house somewhere.
Well, this is only the first room.
I mean, they have gears patterned on their carpet. This is very clearly a house made of gears. Well, we'll find something somewhere.
Wait a second. 1 second here. Nope, my bad. I'm just like rearranging inventory. Boink.
It's making me dizzy.
Yeah, I'm giving items to the wrong people. Okay, there we go. All right. So, Thaler, I'm going to probably re-put your token down because I'm going to guess you have to give you night vision in order to have dark vision. So, let's see. Prototype token, vision, 60.
Did you give him something that actually had it maybe in its description at all? Because I think some of the things, if you equip them, it'll automatically change things.
Could, but I don't see it on this prototype token. So okay. I guess we'll find out when he goes into the dark. So we'll find out. But I'm trying to give it to him manually, so we'll see. I don't think there's much. There's some dark spots in here, so we'll find out. Update.
I want to say it was in my other game that I was trying to do this, and when I set them for dark vision, they only had dark vision. Like they couldn't see in regular colors in the normal light. It was very weird how Foundry was doing it.
Oh, that's wild. I don't know how to do that.
It's a feature.
It's a
Yes, it's a
feature.
feature.
Yes, it
It's
is.
like all right. So I guess the question is left or right.
Left is always right.
I feel left out. I
Ah,
must fit right in. Yeah, hopefully you don't mind if we like move on you.
you can move wherever you want.
I would assume you'd pause us if it was going to be the case. There's this
Fair
really dark
enough.
spot right here.
That's a good question. Hey, Nat, can you, Phalar, can you see into the dark spot? Move over.
What dark spot?
Move,
Move over where?
move,
Left
move
or
up.
right?
Right here. Can you like see not a triangle right here?
I see shadows, but
Yeah,
I
Okay.
see
Yeah.
regular light.
he can. So I'll have to see if I can tweak it more, but yes, he can see it. So in the darkness there, Phalar, which is off in this direction, which these other non-dark people can't see, right? You
It looks
see that
like an
there's
office.
it's a
Well,
parlor. So there's
parlor.
comfy
Okay.
chairs, like overstuffed armchairs, and like a nice green leather, um, and a cherry wood table, right? There's some knickknacks that clutter the floor, right? But this looks to be almost like a receiving area, right? If somebody was coming to call to Jenna's home, this might be some place to put them while they wait for Jenna to show up, assuming that there was actually light in here.
Can I just search through the room real quick?
Uh,
You want to roll
sh-
for that?
sure. Let's see. Um, I'll say that. Let's see what you find here. There's a lot of different vases, statuettes, um, etc. I'll say that you find a couple things. I'll say that you find, just kind of rummaging around, you find a crudely carved soapstone that is carved in the shape of a key.
That's interesting.
Um, and otherwise, I'll also say that you find a leather bottle with a copper stopper on it that has some liquid in it. Like you gather, this is more of a magical potion type thing that's been
A
put in
magical
here.
potion type thing. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, what
So
can I say?
It's not like a thing of wine. It's
Nope.
something magical.
It is something magical.
Wine can be magical.
Okay. I'll just hold on to it because I don't know what else to do with it.
That's fair. I forget how they identify potions in TOV. It's probably similar to 5e.
Is there an identify spell? Or do I have to, like, spend a short rest with it to...
I don't think it'll spend a short rest. I'll probably just tell you in the end. One
Okay.
second here. I'm just double checking, assuming my... Thank you.
There's an identify spell. I know I have alchemist tools. I could probably try to break it down for you.
You
Don't know how well that would work out.
I'll say just for funsies, right? Because you probably don't have an identify spell. I'll say that you take like a small sip of it to test it, and It is a potion of due notice. So when you drink this potion, it will double your proficiency bonus for the purposes of calculating your passive insight, investigation, and perception for 1 hour.
Huh.
So it basically makes you more likely to not miss things for 1 hour.
Okay.
If you have proficiency if you don't have proficiency in those skills, you gain proficiency for the duration of the potion.
For perception,
Insight and
Insight?
investigation.
investigation,
Mm-hmm.
perception, investigation, and something
Insight.
else. Insight. All right. I'm not particularly good at any of those things, so maybe somebody else would be better suited for this potion to become super perceptive.
It sounds like in my wheelhouse, but it also might be worth bringing somebody up instead of. Yeah, never know.
I've got proficiency in 2 of those 3, but that only means that I have +2 instead of +0.
Yeah, and I think I have. Want you so. Wow, yeah, I'm actually only in one of them. I'm only good at reading people.
I'm good at deceiving them.
Indeed.
I'm even better at intimidating them.
That's I am definitely not.
Who's the keeper of the potion?
I'll just hold on to it until we find a good use for it. I'll wait until like a year from now, and then I'll pull it out, and then I'll use it, and then it'll just mess you up.
Like a boss fight.
Yeah, fair enough. Did it give it to you? Let me see. Boop, doop, doop. Oh, it did not. I guess you can't drop it on the token. You gotta drop it on the character sheet. All right, there you go. Done. All right.
Okay.
Is there
Got
any,
a nice little inventory going.
is there any reasoning that we can spot for this strange shadow in the hallway?
You mean just in the middle here?
Yeah, the little triangle.
It's just there's no light in there. So, does anyone have a light spell?
That I don't. I actually looked for that at first, sadly. I'm not a very good utility player, it appears.
Yeah, they took they totally changed Bard that way. You're more wizardly now. You're more of a wizard or a sorcerer. You're kind of in between sorcerer and wizard. That's how I like to think of it.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I
Yeah.
am.
Okay.
Does anyone have a torch? You got a
That
torch.
is the other thing I picked about. Like, I cannot believe I don't have a torch.
You don't have
I can light a metal on fire.
you can light a chair on fire if you want. So you want the house to be able to be sold, but basically it's a.
World Tree Seed.
There you go.
Well, wait. I have an explorer's pack. So what does that contain?
It
That
should.
contains 10 torches and 50 feet of rope.
There you go. So I mean,
But I don't need a torch, so
you don't care.
yeah.
Nah.
Doesn't anyone else have an explorer's pack?
They know I travel in the higher circle, diplomats pack, so I have other things.
I have a Dungeoneer's pack. It's basically the same thing.
I do have a lamp in there. I wonder if I can pull that out and use it. Add item, lamp. Oh, that's not going to work that way.
Well, I can give you light around your character.
I was going to say, it's just a shame that it doesn't actually.
Yeah, they're still working on that kind of BS. Are lamps are the same as torches, or are they shorter? I always forget. For some reason, I think they're different.
Would be shorter.
Yeah.
In the other game I'm doing, it's 30 feet, And I
Yeah,
think
it's bright
15
light
is right.
15 and dim light additional. So it's bright light for 15 and dim light for an additional 30. So it's
I was thinking
45.
15 and 15. I was thinking it was 15 and 15, but
Nah.
total distance of 30.
Light radius. So we'll say. Well, I don't know. Maybe they changed it, but you're going to get a little bit extra. That's all. Did it not do it? God dang it! What is going? What is going on today? Light radius. Light emission from the source. 360. I mean, do I have to keep replacing your token? It's a pain in the ass.
You shouldn't.
I shouldn't.
And
You're right, but
Did
things changed
adjust
since
my
yesterday.
actor? Did you adjust my actor or my token?
Your token. I did your token.
Yeah.
What is gonna swap you again?
Whoa. Hey,
See,
hi.
there you go. Now it works. Go figure.
Now hopefully
Put that in the
can you see
in the
around
bug
Ryan?
list. Yes. Something else to ask on. Add to the TOV bug list. But at least now you can see.
Okay. Any chance there was anything under that table? Or did we
There's
find everything that could be
various other like I said, like knickknacks, statuettes, etc. You know, you're not sure if they don't seem to be anything special, but you know.
So Nat, can you now see around me with the light coming off of me?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so now you can see in this circle. I'm resplendent.
Did your character have a name, Nat?
Chance.
Chance. Oh, God dang it. These tokens, man.
It's changed on the sheet, but
Okay. Since it's making life semi-difficult there. All right. We'll get it all right eventually. So yeah, you guys are walking on the other side of the wall now. So here, this area here is well lit. So there are a bunch of, as you can see, orbs of light that are shining in this area, and there's a number of paintings that circle this room. Faded, probably because of the light that I guess never turns off. But you see some rugs that are similar to what was in the foyer, right? And you have those clear spheres that are giving some cool light. There are 5 portraits hanging here. There is a small brass plate engraved with the name of the subject or the painting. The paintings are well crafted, but age has faded most of them.
Is there a theme? Are they all family members?
So there's a painting of a young smiling woman in a green smock with a beagle. The dog's forelegs appear to be made of metal, joints, and wires. And it's called it's like Tig and her faithful hound Lightning. There's another one that has 2 unsmiling men that glare at each other over a diminutive woman in a blue dress sitting on a stool with a red seat. And there's various other family members doing stuff as well. There's one of a distinguished gentleman with a solemn expression receiving a silver key from a smiling woman whose dark hair is winged with gray at the temples. This painting is unfaded and doesn't sit flush to the wall. There is also another one that's a man with a man and a woman stand with stiff backs and a stern expression. Between them, they hold a wrench. And there's another one that's a very elderly man with bushy brows and a bottle brush mustache that obscures his face. You can also see that the floor that goes into the floor that goes off to the your left to the northwest is badly scratched. So this area over here.
First things first, I want to check behind that painting with the sticking out bit.
Sure. You go behind the painting, you see that there is a small safe that is inset into the wall there. The safe is unlocked and the door is open. Inside, there is a crumpled note.
Well then, let's see. Hey guys, let's read this. Well, guys and lady.
It says, Sweet Edmund, you didn't think I'd keep any valuables in such an easy place for you to find, did you? I know of your debts, and if you wish to borrow money, you'll have to ask me directly. Your loving twin, Jenna. And I'll put that in the Discord chat.
Now, was Edmund the person who had us coming in here to do this?
No.
That was a different sibling?
Yes. So I'll give you that sibling's name. It was a she, first of all. Edmund's not really a she name. But it is, here's the other twin's name. It's like, Margot? Something like that.
I wasn't assuming
sister.
on the name.
It's Margaret? Yeah, whatever.
It's Margot.
Okay.
I mean, Margot and Todd, right?
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Well then, I see a plethora of doors to check.
I agree.
And we had some of these already. I'm assuming the writing on map we already know, right? That's common knowledge, like spider and library.
I lost you there for a second. I don't know if it was me or you, so just repeat that.
It's probably me. I was saying the writing on the map that we received, that's common.
So, oh yeah, sure, common, yes.
All right. So we may not want to go to that door on the left.
Oh, I was thinking that's the first place you should go because the library.
Yeah, we want to go to the library, right?
For the book, but I'm concerned about Spider, and this is a very ostentatious house, and you never know what you might find.
Well, our job is to get the book, so
It's fair. We also need to clean out the house. More money, because that's a second lunch.
Yes.
Second lunch. It's 11sies.
Yes.
the door
All right.
appears to be locked.
Oh, it does. I hadn't clicked yet.
I don't know.
Is it? I was going to say, it doesn't look locked to me.
I was going to say, it
Doesn't
is
look
not locked.
Okay.
You I clicked on it.
Yeah, all good. So, whoop, accidentally spun away. So you see inside you see a table that holds a stone statuette of a black spider with red patterns down its back. There is also blacksmith puzzles. I never heard of blacksmith puzzles, but those blacksmith puzzles, what to say puzzles, are scattered across the shelves and to the north and south, and a few have fallen on the floor. What is a blacksmith puzzle?
Is it like those puzzles that at the bar? Remember the puzzles at the
Oh yeah, well
bar?
I actually have one of them in my basement.
Yeah, I have one too. It's like the two horseshoes connected by like 3 links of chain,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you have to
yeah,
remove the ring.
yeah. Okay, I never knew they called them blacksmith puzzles. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's like Xenos. You're thinking of Xenos.
The name of the place, yeah,
Yep.
where that girl scammed us out of a beer.
Did she? I don't remember that.
Yeah, she's like, we were playing with the puzzle, and she's like, "What is that?" And then we were we told her it was like, "Oh, it's a puzzle," and she's like, "Well, can I try? What do you give me if I figure it out?"
Oh, so you got hustled.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
any of this.
You don't remember that?
No. So I take it we didn't get
Sounds like
anything.
she hustled Chris out of a beer, not Paul.
I guess we didn't get anything out of that. I don't remember that at all, but that's okay.
Yeah, we ended up buying her a beer.
Did we? Huh.
Yes.
Okay. There you go. Who knows what I remember from Xenos? They specialized in more hard liquor and expensive beer, not the cheap beer.
They specialize in things to make you forget.
Yes, for sure. Evidently, it worked. It's still there, by the way. That's one of the few bars that are still at Penn State that were there when we were there.
All right, so
At any rate, yes, there's puzzles and a statuette.
Well, you know what? Roll the dice. That's what a chance is saying. Roll the dice.
I roll the dice. Is that see if that statue's worth anything, or
Like fortune favors the bold.
heading it on it? Okay. All right. Are we opening the next door to the library? Hopefully.
If you
Let's inspect this place first.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, because they labeled spider on the map, so there was something.
Well, that statue's a spider. That's what I figured.
make a religion check, somebody.
Oh, religion.
Yes.
Well, all right.
Well,
Actually, religion's not bad for me.
We got some 15s. The statuette is of Rava, the goddess of clockwork and travelers, and the patron of weavers. So it's, kind of a shrine to her.
I'll be back in 30 seconds. I just got informed that my thing's not actually charging.
Okay.
Around.
Actually, I could use 30 seconds to refill my drink. So let's take a 30-ish second
All right.
thing here to refill my drink, and he can check his
Between
charging
the four of
thing.
us, that's 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Anybody not here say so? Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, I'm back.
All
I'm
right,
here.
I think I'm back too, and I have the lightning bolt now. Good.
That's a good thing.
So it's a new laptop because I'm a victim of the Windows 10 going out, my computer being like 12 years old. So I had to go get a new one,
Oh,
and now I don't know what works with this one and what doesn't from my old setup. So
gotcha. You didn't. You could. Did you take the old one and make it into like a Linux server or something?
I'm gonna. Sadly, it's a Surface,
Okay.
so it's probably like Linux is probably what's going to go on it, but it is not going to have a lot of power of anything.
Yeah. I mean, 10 years. Yeah, I get it. I know. I've been. I don't know. Now that I'm re-employed, I'm like, okay, what can I spend money on? Do I
Well,
need
you
do I
want
need
to
a
pay
new
my bills?
graphics card? I don't know. What's that?
You want to pay my bills? I can give you things to spend money on.
Yeah, well, that's true.
I have some ideas too.
Yeah, it's always easy to spend money. I'm assuming Nat isn't back yet. I'm not hearing him.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it.
All good. He'll be here in a second.
So I got to give my boss grief now.
About?
If you got a position. So.
Yeah, sorry about that. It looks like we will
No,
not
you're
be
good.
we
You're
will
good. You
not
need to
be
do what's right by you.
reuniting.
Like I told you last time, man. I'm like, don't wait for me because my company's slow.
Every company is snow. Oh my gosh. I mean, you know what it was like at our previous employer, and the
The funny
place.
part is, right
I,
now, compared to
yeah.
what I've been dealing with, Fiserv was fast compared to what I'm dealing with.
Wow. That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy. I don't know what to say. I just
Like
assume
we
everyone is
just
slow at
got the
this rate.
first tier of approval last week, and then it has to go. So now it goes through what they call DTEC, the executive committee, and then
Gotcha.
we'll get it posted. And then even after we offer somebody the job, it's still a 6 week background minimum for people like even in the state.
Wow.
A 6 week background check?
So I work at CHOP. So when you deal with sick children, there's obviously a rather intricate background check. So
All right. So, yeah, there's a door.
I want to pick up all the puzzles just to have them.
Sure. There are, let's see. There's a lot of them. Like, you start picking them up and you're like, wow, there's like well over 100 puzzles.
All right, well, find some that look the best, and I don't know, pick up 5 or 6 of them.
Okay. Sure. Fair enough. You
And,
have some puzzles.
Yeah, just because.
I'll manually add them to your thing later. Just so you remember.
And, yeah, and the other, as far as the other thing goes, that's an altar. Not messing with it.
Okay.
That is a fair. Thank you for sharing that. I'm not too familiar with the gods of this land.
Now I'm curious to see if they're in. I'm still learning all the deities, so you got me wondering if they're in the book. Let's see. Pantheon. Is he one of them? Yep, there she is. Page 205 of the World Book.
So under the, I like this setup. So across the top of our screen, we have like checks and saves and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I want inventory. If I hover over Diplomat's pack, it shows me everything that's in it, including the lamp, which I can click on. I don't know if I can like enable it or what, but that's cool.
Yeah, I do like that. I mean, whether the thing's there or not, I use it all the time for spells and such because the character sheets, especially as you get at higher level, that first page of the character sheet just gets really, busy.
I didn't even notice you had that plug-in in.
Yeah, they recently got it working for TOV, so. Yep.
What plugin is it?
That's, I gotta look it up. Hold on.
All right. Yeah, send it to me later. I got a game going on Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, it's, I know there's 2 parts of it. It's the token action HUD.
Okay, that one. Okay. I used to have that one.
Yeah. And you got to do 2 parts. There's the token action core, and then there's one for the game system that you're using. So for this one, it's token action black flag. But if you're doing 5e or whatever, I'm sure there's one for those systems.
All right. Thank you.
No worries. All right. Moving on.
Up or down, guys? We believe down according to the map.
Yeah, that's where the library is supposed to be, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's go that way first. Get the mission out of the way, then we can, goof off.
Precisely. All right, I will open the door.
There you go.
It appears to have opened.
It has opened. But you're not the one with, the one with the lamp has to go first. So you see that most of the books that once stood on the shelves of this room are now scattered across the floor. Here and there, a page has been torn free of its bindings. So somebody went through here and made a mess.
Like the pages that were torn from the binding are gone, or they're just thrown about?
Thrown about.
Okay. Well, can we check to see if I have it in my notes? The Book of Mektar is here.
Sure. Make some perception checks for those who want to look. Ooh,
Well, that looks
19.
promising.
19 is promising. And a 20. There you go. Dirty 20. You look around and go through the books. You do not find the book you're looking for. However, you do find a tiny iron key. It resembles almost like a notched nail file.
Tiny iron key. All right, I pick it up.
You got it.
I immediately look around for tiny iron locks.
Yeah. I will pick up a bunch of the books, start putting them back on the shelves while looking for locks.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as part of your perception check, you don't find a corresponding hole from this key. At least not here.
What about in this little odd corner?
Yeah, it's an odd corner, but seems just to be an odd corner. You take it that, that's part of the curved entranceway, and it just makes everything line up the way it is. Trying
It's
to
just
Sherlock,
weird to be weird.
you're trying to Sherlock Holmes me and try and realize the room is like 2 foot too short or something like that.
I was debating on just running around to the other side to see if it truly lined up.
Heck, I do that.
So-
I do that in real life.
That's exactly what I'm like. Yeah, I do that. But I also realize that the way the shadows work, they're not going to let me see if. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Phalar does go and check it out, and he knocks on the wall, you knock on the wall.
Yeah.
You're doing like what 8-year-olds do. Yep, there's somebody there. We're talking to each other.
Can I do it? Is there like a? No. I know for you have the ability, the pulse or whatever. All right. No, I don't.
The
Okay.
pulse? I don't know that.
So as the game master, like you did it earlier when you showed us.
Oh, this thing here. Yeah, there you go.
I was like, I was curious if I could do that.
Yeah, you can.
How did Matt do it?
You have to hold
your
down.
left click.
Yeah, hold down left click.
Oh, hold it down. Okay.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
like, that could be fun. Okay, I'm gonna just knock on this door. What do you see? All right. Quick glance right. We don't see anything behind the book. Says he was putting it back. No trick book that if you pull it, a door turns around or anything like that.
Nope. Just a funky key.
And these on the floor is literally just books, no like toys or things or anything else of interest.
Nope, they're all books.
All right. Is there any chance that I can make an idea as to why, if they were specific pages that were ripped out or just randomly ripped out?
I'll say you spend some time with them, and you don't really get any sense that there are any corresponding subjects or anything like that.
Someone just not being careful while they're ransacking the room.
That or just being pissed off. Like, there's too many pages torn for it to be. I mean, you could be rough with books. That doesn't mean necessarily the pages are being ripped out. So there's enough destruction that makes you think that either somebody wasn't happy, or they just hate books, or
Destruction on purpose, but there may not have been method to it.
Yeah, fair enough. Yes.
Okay. I shall close the door behind me.
Ah.
Just in case if there's like a book golem that comes after me or some random crap.
Yeah, you never know about those book golems. Sure. So here you see like there's a fresco depicting a spring garden in bloom that dominates the curved south wall of this room. There's a couple of those green leather armchairs similar to the ones you saw earlier. There's also there are pieces of broken bookends litter the floor amid a small section of books and scrolls. So, again, just
Sorry,
kind
I
of
missed that.
like a bit of
That
a
may
mess.
have given out on my end again. Can you say that last part again? The
Yeah,
bookends.
I was stumbling over that one too. It says um, there are 2 leather armchairs sit askew. The pieces of a broken bookends litter the floor amid a small section of books and scrolls. So again, it seems like somebody made a mess here. Like you have the books being overturned, you have the puzzles being all a mess. This room, some bookends and other crap is on the floor. So someone just rummaged this whole area. This just looks like a reading room. So, you would grab a book and come in here and do your reading, right? A nice, quiet, private room. But
So
the mess extends through all 3 of these rooms in various ways.
So the question becomes: was it Edmund or Margot that ransacked this place?
Yeah, fair.
Or somebody else.
Here's where my lack of knowledge my personal lack of knowledge comes in. Fresco is the description of the room, right? It's not like a piece of mosaic or something on the wall, right? Fresco is like an alcove, right?
A fresco, I believe, is like a sculptured or textured wall.
Yes.
Covering.
Okay, so it's kind of like an artwork piece. So is there, and I would like to see of
like a 3D painting.
Yeah.
What's the subject matter of the art?
It is a spring garden in bloom.
Anything particularly of note hidden? Like you said, it's 3D basically. Then at that point, any nooks or crannies that something could have been hidden in, or
no, it's almost no, not that you find, right. It's just kind of like more of I always think of them as tiles and stuff like that kind of depict it, but nothing really seems loose. There's no
No little tiny iron locks.
No tiny iron locks.
Thank you for that reminder. I keep forgetting I have a tiny iron key.
Any gears? Since we're forgetting things.
Oh, good call. Gear. Is there?
You don't see any gears around the room.
Okay, and we'll just go through the books real quick just to make sure.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you take some time and I'm not saying you put them back. Well, maybe Chance does. I don't know. But yeah, you can go and take a couple hours to. I would say it takes about 2 hours for you to kind of quote unquote clean up that room. And no, you don't find any other gears or anything else in that room. But the books are more or less. I'm not saying you put them back in the Dewey Decimal System or anything like that, but they're back semi-neat, right, and semi-organized, but you don't find any gears.
If you're going to put them in order, then you would have to tell us what the names of the books were.
Yeah, I don't have the names of the books. I'll just tell ChatGPT, give me the names of 200 random books.
They actually, so I do know that Foundry has an extension, like every stupid random rollable table that you can, including random fantasy book titles.
There you go.
So,
Gollum and you, a guide.
A guide of self-awareness. How to determine if I'm a homunculus. I think my favorite one of those lists was like things to find on a dead body if you roll a nat 1. Like a picture of the victim's family or something like that. I was like, ouch.
All right, now that was door 1. Let's go over here.
Are there more than one door over here? Yes, there is.
There he is.
Front to back, or Since
We're
we-
here.
yep.
Okay. So here you find a lot of household tools. You find brooms and mops that lean against each other at the south end of the room. Yes, I'm reading the right one. There are also several pair of worn boots near the north wall. A large crate half full of white powder sits close to some of the pails. And man, are we opening up a can of worms here.
Yeah.
Huh.
Should I assume it's some form of detergent?
You check it out, and
I check it out.
it is some form of detergent.
I told you, there are witches here.
It is. It
brooms
is. It is
and
actually Kirkle's highly efficient powdered soap, and this person concocted this formula to make it easier to keep his home and clothing clean and fresh. When mixed with water, this powder creates a bubbling, slippery liquid. The soap dries in 1d4 rounds and leaves the surface it's applied to free of streaks. A person can use it to clean any hard surface, including glass. One can also use it to wash clothing without causing the colors of heavily dyed cloth to run. Mixing 1 tablespoon of this powdered soap with 10 gallons of water creates enough solution to clean 100 square feet or 125-pound load of laundry.
Or the other aspect that I heard out of that was it also makes it slippery.
There you go. It is actually an uncommon, wondrous, well, I guess they're all wondrous. It's an uncommon item. A creature that enters the area covered by the wet solution or ends its turn there must succeed on a DC 10 DT 10 Dex save or fall prone. The creature can take 1 minute to dry a 10-foot square area if it has a towel or other cloth. So it's super soap.
I'm assuming that this is not Jenna Kirkle, right? not the child of the guy who created the powder, but
this is someone else's. Kirkle Schwartz? I don't know. Some dude who's no longer around, but this soap is his legacy.
Excellent. You know what? Sure, I'll take some.
Sure.
Yeah, I was going to look to see is there a pack container around to pack a little bit up.
I mean, I have alchemist tools. I'm sure I have bottles of something in there.
You're gonna make me look items.
I have
they
mixing
do
storage vessels.
They do have it. So let's do this. You're all going to take some soap. You got it. Whoop. Sorry, I clicked on the door instead of you guys. Chance, you want some soap?
I told you it's witches.
I'll take some soap.
Yeah, you never know when you could need to leave a slippery floor behind you,
Or clean one up.
I'll give you.
or both simultaneously.
Forget that. I want to polish my shield.
So we'll do 1.
Or if we have to go into the sewers at some point, want to clean your clothes after we come out.
2, and is it there? Yep, there it is. 3. You all have some highly efficient soap on your inventory. which for most of you is probably the most expensive thing you have.
Oh, by far. I'm only wearing leather armor for a reason.
Same.
Couldn't afford better.
I mean, think you have a bed. I mean, my entire world doesn't exist, so not a lot of lost people. All right, open the door. Oh, the laundry room.
Laundry.
There you
And
go.
We just got all the soap.
It's the coat room.
Yep. It's a coat closet.
Nice.
There's a few heavy wool overcoats hang from a rod in this room, though many more lie in heaps on the floor, intermixed with a long white coats and coveralls. Oily stains mar many of the garments. The smell of machine oil hangs in the air.
Ooh, a lab coat.
Well, I suppose we should go through it real quick to see if there are any keys or gears or books.
Pockets. Yeah.
Sure. Make a perception check. Do, 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 do.
Ooh.
The pharmacist finds a potion in one of them, and just for funsies, it's a potion of climbing.
Now I can get on the roof.
Now you can get on the roof.
Were these all dirty?
Most of them are, yes.
Well, I want to find a clean one. I could use a clean coat.
You got it.
You have the equipment to make it a clean one.
Yeah,
True.
you can make
Yeah,
them.
but-
You can make any of them clean.
If there's something more stylish than a lab coat, I'll take it.
Most of the rest are like, what was I say? It was fur coats, right? Let me see. We read this. Heavy wool coats. Okay. Yes, it's kind of a mishmash of all different styles. If there's one that you want, you could grab it and clean it and keep it for your own. Like if you're Doctor Who, this is the room that you would go to regenerate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, something a little nicer than my basic clothes that I probably are tattered around the edges and long dried blood stains.
Yeah, you can find a nice one. Whatever style suits your fancy, we'll say. Because whatever's not clean, you can easily clean it with a pinch of your super soap.
Yeah, great. I'll grab something suitably fancy and
And a lab
Carry
coat,
on.
right?
Okay.
So-
a lab
Yeah,
coat.
I'm doing the same thing. Stylish set of clothing and a lab.
Mm-hmm. All good.
It could be a new fashion trend. Lab coats.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like in this town, they're all tinkerers of some fashion. Kind of might
That'd
actually did help you fit in.
be our group's trademark. We wear lab coats while adventuring.
I'm going to roll my eyes and not steal any clothing.
I don't think they're gonna miss it. There's an entire room full of it. All right. Ooh.
Ooh. So this is your basic sitting room. There is a tapestry of the Citadel of the Keys dominates the east wall. Chairs flank a cherrywood table, while another pair of chairs flank the stone hearth on the north wall. There are a few lonely books and a small portrait of a smiling woman sit on the shelves.
Like the portrait sitting on the shelves is not like it's a portrait on the wall as well.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Saying the portraits on the on the table or shelves, not on the wall. So you said the books
The
and the
portraits
are
are on. Yeah, it's like
standing.
a photo. Yes.
Okay. All right. So I want to do a quick investigation of the books, see if there's anything in them, see if they're the ones we're actually looking for.
I want to look behind the tapestry.
Yep, I'm just going through. So who's doing what? So I can make sure I'm keeping straight in my head. Who's going first? I think pharmacist. You said you were looking for what? The books.
Yeah, checking to see if there's anything in them, as well as if they're the books that we're looking for. Mektar.
Got it. Definitely not the book you're looking for. Yeah, and these books here, I mean, they don't look like they've been disturbed anytime recently. So whoever went through the area on one side didn't really make it to this room or notice the books or whatever happened. But they're not the books you're looking for. And Chance, you said you were checking out the tapestry, correct?
Yeah, it's a trope.
Yep. No, there's no trope this time. There's nothing behind the tapestry that you can see.
I stand behind the tapestry. Now there's something behind it.
There is.
I now look behind the tapestry.
All right, now there's two things behind the tapestry.
I say
Hey,
boo.
where'd everybody go?
I look, he says boo, and I jump. Don't do that. I think we're making Balar.
And you do notice that there's a lot of dust covering the surfaces here. Yeah, so it doesn't look like this place has been disturbed in some time. And the hearth is not lit because obviously no one's been here for a while. So
Yeah, and with that, checking in the hearth, make sure there's no secret compartment or safe or anything like that, because rich people hides their stuff in weird places.
Little keyhole.
Yep.
So what do you see? So you see that the hearth is constructed in a pattern of alternating granite and marble bricks. And you notice there are 3 granite bricks in a row where the hearth meets the floor. That breaks the pattern. And can you make an investigation check, please?
Okay. Would have thought that that's what was going to trip me into it. I'm not going to do great. 11.
11? Well, a chance points it out for you. That the one of the bricks has faint scratches on the floor in front of the middle granite brick, which kind of shows that it can be removed. And assuming someone's going to try, make a strength check.
Yeah, of course. You said history check? What?
That
Strength.
sounds like my job.
That's not. Yeah, strength is not me.
I'm just going to roll because I want to see how bad that could be. Okay, that's very bad. I have a -1 on my strength check, so I wouldn't see.
Yeah, the pharmacist couldn't quite budget, but Phalar shows how it's done. Yep, you pull up, you pull out the brick, and in the area behind there, you find a bronze key.
Finding all these keys, but no, they don't go anywhere.
Yeah, lots of keys.
Well, this is the faction of keys, and could well be portal keys.
Find out at the end of this, we have to fight like a key golem that is made of all the keys.
No, a keyhole golem, so you can put all your keys into them.
Sounds like a completely different type of game.
A lock golem.
A lock golem, thank you. I like that better.
So far, we have an iron. No, we have a soapstone key.
Mm-hmm.
We have a bronze key and a tiny, like nail file
Nail
iron
file.
key. Right.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
I'm very concerned where we're gonna find. All right. And I need to start highlighting a ton of them. And they're starting to show up more. All right. I think we found the thing in this room. The other trope, not the hide behind the tapestry one.
Well, I didn't get any sound for that one. Someone's sleeping on the job.
Sorry, I'm updating my notes.
No, that's fine. So, am I right? Yeah. So
Another
this
gear mat.
it's another gear mat. So you have the glass orbs lighting this area again. Um, you have the green rugs that are patterned with the gold and silver gears that carpet the floor. There are scratch marks that mar the floor's finish, and sections of the dark wood have been both bleached and stained.
Probably not in that order.
Probably not. And you can see
Well, I
some of the
think we gotta
scratch
search
marks
under
over
this rug.
here, and over here you can
Oh, I
see some
see
of
them. Oh,
the black
okay.
scratch marks. Yep.
We got to check under the rug for gears.
Let's see. Right. No, you're not. You're not finding any gears.
That was too easy, I guess.
Sorry.
All right.
There's these scratch marks here. There was some in the last room too that we didn't look at. Is there something was dragged?
Well, do you want to go back and look at the other room?
I do,
Yeah,
mainly because we didn't
maybe.
see the map before coming here, and it looks like we'd be closer to an end on that side.
Over here with this looks like a bone statue.
Did not see that before.
There you go.
Well,
So, you see a towering. Man, I can't talk. Skeletal reconstruction of a demon leers towards the entrance from its pedestal in the center of the room. There are shards of porcelain and pottery that are strewn about the floor. There is light coming through a stained glass dome above, and there are those deep gouges that whatchamacallit, mar the floor. On the group. Sure. Oh, okay. There are wall shelves on the curved inside walls of the chamber, and they have a number of different funky things on them. Just a bunch of natural and constructed wonders.
Curiosities, basically.
This looks like the freak show back in the circus.
Mm-hmm. The demon itself. The demon itself stands upon a small granite pedestal, and it holds something in one of its hands.
Yep, too obvious. Search the shelves.
Okay. So as you're searching the shelves, I'm going to say, you end up, touching one of the items on the shelf, And as you do, a a magic mouth. Man, when's the last time I've used a magic mouth spell? A magic mouth appears on the pedestal and says, "Stop! Don't touch!"
Remember,
Huh.
consent is important there, a chance.
Yeah, I'll look over the statue, give it a squint, and go back to looking the thing. Not touching it this time, but looking closer at what it's telling me not to touch.
Okay, fair enough. So, you see, like I said, oddities, right? There's like a human skull that's molded from blue steel. There is, you know, a 10-pound chunk of amethyst. There's a fossilized fish. There's a mosquito that's trapped in amber. Just like, I don't want to say it's quite something out of like Ripley's Believe It or Not, but like just a whole bunch of different things. There's also there's a box that's festooned with copper gears and leather belts, running around pulleys. And on that box, there is a small slot.
Small enough for a tiny iron key. Or
Small
enough
enough for a bronze key.
Bronze key. So
I think
the
we
one
got
that we
one.
just found. Cool. I'm thinking before we do that, you said that the statue holding something in his hand and it was a pistol. I would like
Sure,
to look, not touch it.
you're gonna check
I
out
mean,
the statue.
yeah, just 'cause I figured Chance was looking over there, right? And I'm looking at the statue just to make sure there isn't obviously, right? It's obvious, but sometimes that's good, right? See
Sure.
what it's holding in his hand, as well as if there's any additional keyhole.
It is holding a gear marked with the number 1. And I'll say that make a perception check. Please.
I mean, I think that would be even better.
Well, it has,
That's number one on it.
it has a gear. And I'll also say
I'll
that
come help since I'm not doing anything.
you also
There you
find a hole in the skeleton's pedestal that also seems to fit the bronze key.
There's lots of holes around here.
You said you wanted some.
Yeah, that's right. The first thing I've got to do is take out my rapier and like fish the gear out because I'm not that tall, right? How high up is
Sure, I'll say as your rapier, whatever you have, touches the gear, the magic mouth appears again and warns you not to stop and don't touch.
constantly yelling at us? Hey guys, I found a keyhole over here.
So that's 2 of them.
Are there any more? Maybe maybe it unlocks the security system.
Well, I don't know. When you want to open the one on the statue's base first?
Sure, I can try that. Try gingerly the bronze key in the hard stone base of the statue.
Okay, you can do that and, turn the key. No problem.
I then reach for the gear again.
Okay. You have a gear.
Okay. I take back the key and I give it over to Chance.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and put the key in the contraption up here and pray for the best.
Okay. So, you insert the key and, the device comes to life. And the key kind of locks in place. And after a few seconds, one side of the box opens and it kind of shows all of the motor's inner workings and so forth. And you find in there a ring.
Ooh, cool. I will pick it up.
Okay. You have a ring. And after about 1 minute, the box closes up again and the key is unlocked so that you can take it back.
All right, I will pocket the key and what do you think, guys? Should I put it on?
Whoop. What
Is
could
it your
happen?
style?
It is a gold and ruby ring. So I'll let you make a determination if that is your style or not.
Oh yeah! Oh hell yeah! That's my style.
All right.
If you haven't figured out my style, it's gaudy.
Nice. So he took a pair of gold robes out of the other place.
You got it. It is a ring of mind shielding. So you got a ring. Once I plop it on your character sheet.
Woohoo!
Does that need to be attuned, or is that?
It does require attunement, so you have it, but you got to spend an hour with it to attune it.
Oh well.
All right. Do we want to go back and put the gear in? See what if the house
I think
explodes or
so.
something?
I do believe that is the next course of action.
All right, back to the beginning. You got it.
I'm going to put the gear in. Does everybody else want to stand back?
Yeah, I want to stand over here.
We don't actually know what this thing does. So I pop the gear in and I kind of... Honestly, so I can pop the gear in and I get like back to here so I can take a
Sure.
entrance way beauty. So if it does hit me, it's going to hit me dead on.
All right, fair enough. Fortune favors the bold. Sure, you put the gear in.
3 statues.
Yeah, there you go. He's in the line of fire of all three of them. All three cast fireball. So when you put the third one in, the statue to the north basically completes its motion. So the statue sweeps its copper bowler hat off of its head and gives a bow-legged bow and a brass key, because I mean you need more keys. A brass key falls from the hat onto the floor.
I knew it. I knew we were going to get another key.
You got another key.
All right. We pick it up.
You got it.
You're gonna need a key ring like at this rate.
That's funny. They should put a key ring. I don't know if there's one in here, but they need a key ring for this module.
What is funny is I actually already had soap, but now I have better soap.
Yes. Super special magical soap.
Arguably the best soap.
All right.
All right, so that looks like we got ourselves yet another key. So that's Yeah, 4 keys now.
I think so. Bronze key, brass key, tiny iron key, and soaps.
Left or right?
I think left takes us almost back to where we were a second ago. But there's an additional room here. I typically would lean left hand on the wall and follow it around, right?
All right, that's what you want to do. You want to open this door?
I got that one. Yep.
Somebody
You
open the
got
door.
it. So in here is a lot of garden tools. There are spades and rakes, pitchforks, everything that you would probably want if you were doing gardening. They hang from the walls. There's shelves that holds numerous earthen pots, and larger pots are stacked on the floor along the walls. So, yeah, if you're a gardener, this is where you'd want to be.
I'll check the place out,
Go for it.
even though I left the room.
Go for it.
Yep, they're plant things.
They are plant things. They are. The plant things that you never realized you wanted.
I didn't find any books.
No. No bucks.
No keys either.
Crazy enough, no keys.
All right. Left hand should bring us here, and that'll take us back to the.
Oh, I didn't see that door. Okay.
And then this one was locked on our diagram. What do we think?
Do we have a key?
That's a fair question. Let's see.
It is in fact locked because I just tried to do it and did
Yeah.
not open.
Let me see. It is locked, and you try your keys, and you do not have the right key.
Hold on. I might have a skeleton key. I'm going to pick the lock.
Ah, there you go. What we got? You got it. So, doopa. Fair enough.
Nope.
Nope. That ain't gonna do it.
Oh well.
Hey guys, I think I found something.
Yep. You see a little. So what do you see? You see a. If I can find the darn guy, I'm bopping around too much. Where? God dang it! I lost track of my spot. This is. Yeah, I'm not crazy. All right, fine. Yes. You see a construct, and it's just ignoring the characters and kind of like, straightening up. It's kind of like polishing the wall, doing some dusting. It's just doing its thing.
Does it look anything like the construct who gave us the mission?
That's a good question. I don't think it. I would say no.
Okay.
I can probably get you a better picture of him in 1 second here. Boo. I need to open up a different book. And then I'll get you a picture. And I'll put it in Discord. Here, thank you. Copy. Fine. Paste. Which one is it? It's okay. Bink. There we go. All right. I want to say he looks like, what is it? I gave up the new Star Wars, the what, BB-8 or whatever his name is.
Ball. Yeah.
Yeah, the beach ball one. There you go.
All right. So not overly large, is relatively small thing. Okay. Not
Yeah,
something we should be
he's
like inherently scared of.
yeah, he's a small construct.
Okay.
And I'll say that he's a Mechadron. So, do they call him that exact same thing in 5e? Those mechanical guys, right?
I haven't done too much constructs.
You talk about the Modrons.
Yeah, it's like their version of Modrons. Thank you. I knew it was off by a little bit, but they're not like, what do I want to say? It's not like they're each a different, number of sides or whatever, but they're a similar race of constructs.
Okay.
Yeah, Wati has the Modrons trademarked.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's not paying any attention to you.
Then I won't pay any attention to it.
Okay.
Agreed. We're gonna look at the next door,
Sure.
which is also locked. Do you want to try that skeleton key over here? Or actually, I guess we should check to see if any of our.
Let's see. So you're trying the keys here?
Yeah, if there's any of the 3 or 4, I guess we have 4.
Sure.
that we're
The
getting.
the key that you just got from the bowler hat will fit here.
Excellent. So we will use that.
Sure. It is unlocked.
All right.
So in here, it looks like one second. So this is a workshop. There is a cluttered workspace. There's an oily smell and a low hum, and there's a spiral staircase in the center. So the stone floor directly inside the doorway is pocketed with tiny crates and littered with bits of broken stone. Stains and char mark the rest of the visible floor. So there are large work tables and shelves that stand cluttered with tools, wires, gears, all kinds of stuff that you would expect a mechanist to have. There's that metal staircase that goes up, and the air vibrates with a barely audible hum.
Didn't they say she was working on like some death ray thing?
Lightning generator.
Maybe we come back when I'm not carrying a bunch of metal.
So as Phalar enters the room, right, he steps on a trigger plate.
She.
Phalar? Sorry.
Palar is a she.
Oh, my bad. That's what you're saying. She. Sorry. As she comes into the room, she steps on a pressure plate, and the pressure plate, you see a okay. You see coming. I'm just trying to see where this is at. Hold on. Where is this at? Oh, okay. So coming out of the ceiling and coming down is basically that something looks like, almost like a light machine gun. And it it comes to life and rotates rapidly at you, and you hear like click 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 click, and it goes back into the ceiling.
That's funny.
So it had no ammunition.
Still not sure how much I want to be in the
Hey,
until we're
guys! I'll be
properly
back in.
done.
I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go use some of that soap on my pants.
Very cute.
So gonna back out of that room,
You can.
maybe. Oh,
Yeah, that happens all the time. You try and move your
There we
token
go.
while you're on the door and it closes the door. Phalar, what are you going to do?
Well, I guess since everybody else is a coward, I'm going to come back out here.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair
you
enough.
just went in.
feel semi unprepared for what we may.
Because, I mean, this room was locked, so nobody's been in there. So this is probably where all the stuff that we need to find is.
I think I also want to close and lock that door back because on our little map that we were given, it says Jenna died here, and we got the we at least got the clue that there was some form of electrical thing. I don't know. I don't have any.
Well, so if that notes the map says that she died here, obviously somebody has already been in this room since then.
Well, I guess that's true.
We should be fine as long as we're careful and don't touch anything.
Like the big metal staircase in the middle of the room.
Yeah. Oh, how I wish I had my mechanist from the last game.
Zapping you just get more energy rather than death.
No, and I think we're fine to go in there.
All right.
Yeah, he's got a point that, they found her
Good point.
dead body in there, so obviously people were walking around in here.
Just watch carefully and don't step on anything. Don't. Yeah.
Right. So,
I will want to purposely be following in his steps.
we'll be tapping, always tapping.
Ah, yes. You got it. So, yeah, there's lots of, you see that the workshop is full of what looks like various abandoned projects. Obviously, the spiral staircase kind of dominates a lot of the room because that's the only thing in here besides the shelving, right? But yeah, you can look around and see what you can find.
Is this a generator over here? What is this?
Yeah, that kind of looks like what you would consider a generator. As you move closer to it, the hum in the room seems to get louder.
Can't troubleshoot.
So is the hum coming from the generator, or is the hum everywhere?
I'll say you take a second to focus on it, and it sounds like the hum is coming from the generator, and it just kind of bounces around this circular room. But as you kind of close your eyes and focus on it, the hum is coming from the generator.
Take a look to see if I can do some diagnostics on it. I don't have mechanics or anything like that. What do I? So I want to see if there's something.
I'm just looking for a big red button labeled off.
Or a lever, right?
You don't see necessarily a Let's see. One second. You don't see an off button.
Any kind of button, lever, wires leading away from it.
Nope. I mean, it looks like it's not plugged into anything, if that's what you're saying, but it obviously has a charge to it.
Is there a panel on it? Something that we can open?
It's self-contained, so if you want to start messing with it, you can. Like it's pretty much. I'm just saying it's pretty much like you can see the picture here. It is just a solid piece of metal all around. So unless you're going to try and lift it or shift it somehow, there's nothing obvious on the casing that you know would indicate a way inside.
Well, we've seen how my strength works out, so lifting is really not an option on my side.
Yeah, I'm too stupid to figure that thing out. So
Okay. Anything else around the room from these half-finished projects? Looks like it might interact with that or of interest. Be a bunch of gears, but we already.
I'm going to say that we'll make a perception check.
Yeah.
I guess I don't need to roll.
There you go. So, failure are a couple things. So, your character, just because she finds a small brass key, because you clearly don't have enough keys.
Oh, small key. Okay.
Yep, small brass key, and there is also you find a bronze urn, and there's an inscription on the urn which says, "My beloved Kirkle, I love you more than spinning gears."
Oh. We'll leave the urn here.
There you go.
Somebody's pet something.
No, he was the guy who invented the soap.
That's what I was thinking, Carol.
Oh,
I mean, could still be a pet named after the guy who invented the soap.
No, it's the guy that invented the soap.
We have a smaller urn also named Carol. No,
Yeah. You gather it's her husband or, significant other.
wonder what happens if you take some of the soap and put it in the urn.
Let's
you have
not.
clean ashes. The ashes are absolutely fine.
I love that for so many reasons.
Okay.
At any
I
rate,
would like to investigate the stairs. No, you said they're metal, right?
they are metal.
I don't like the electrified humming sound in the room with metal stairs.
Yes, that's troubling.
All right, I'll go up the stairs.
But you weren't tapping.
All right, I'll tap the stairs. And then I'll go up.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. You can go up the steps.
What's up there?
I gotta take you up there. Hold on.
Still waiting for Monk to finish his journal entries before I pull all my stuff down. But active tiles is for people.
Fair enough.
That's a nice little extension.
Yeah, that's the one that when you step on a tile, it teleports you, right? It
Yep.
moves your token for you.
It does.
Oh,
You
I
can even
have.
move it between scenes.
Yeah, I have that. I didn't use it here, but I have it here. Yeah, you end up going upstairs, and I get to a different spot of the
Oops.
book.
Two doors.
Did I lose somebody?
Hopefully there's
One.
a teleporter there because
Oh, it teleported you there. It's part. There's one part of the map. Ooh, that's sexy. I wonder how you do that in this. I guess that's something. See, that is something.
I don't know, but my token is stuck and I can't move.
I'll move them out. Boink. Up. Out. There you go. Maybe they build it into Foundry now. I know they've been working on taking some of the more popular, the more popular things of add-ons for Foundry and making it part of Foundry. So maybe that's something they have now. Oh, sexy. I'll have to see how they did that within the in the map.
Welcome back, Failer.
Okay, so there are two doors.
Yes. I'm inclined to do
Pick one random.
chances over here, so that's my random.
Okay. Yeah.
Bang.
This is where I happen to stop.
Yep, that's as random as it gets then, right?
There you go. So there are several oversized green leather chairs in this room, and there are double doors to the balcony that stand outside that stand ajar.
Oh,
Wow, that was very dramatic.
There you go.
anything in the room before we leave?
No, not really. Just chairs.
Okay.
Additional keys.
No keys.
We'll check between the cushions to see if there's any change in the cushions.
You beat me to it.
No change in the cushions.
What do I see off the balcony?
Yeah, I want to walk around the tower.
Yeah,
I like that
it
we can't
only
really explore it
covers
so
like
far.
roughly a third of the tower, and you can look
Oh, there's
down. You can look down and see the roof that you wanted to get to so badly of this structure, as well as the outside streets. It's a very nice view of the town.
You have a potion of climbing, right?
I do.
I'm going to push you off the edge.
It's a potion of climbing, not flying.
All right, let's see what's behind this other door.
Fair enough. Before you teleport yourself away. Boink, boink.
Ooh, the bedroom.
Yep. So, I guess a couple things. Let me just pause this for 2 seconds. Yeah, another robot. So, see a bunch of rumpled sheets on the bed and soiled clothes discarded on the floor that make this room seem lived in. Someone has drawn schematic-like designs on the wall with white chalk. A rolled parchment sits atop of a book on a small table besides the bed. 1 second. Yep.
Well, there's our book.
Probably.
Yep. Let's see. I'm just checking this out real quick. I'm sorry. Sure. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah, the robot itself does, or whatever this thing is um not. 1 second here. Yep. Sorry, I didn't think you'd quite get this far, and I didn't read this one character. So just give me 2 seconds.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I only had so much time. Um, um, the robot itself kind of like limps along. It doesn't say anything, and it's just kind of moves like 5 feet at a time as um, its legs need repair.
So it's like dragging itself across the ground.
Kind of, sort of. Yep.
Like would justify the scratch marks in the ground downstairs.
Um, Maybe, but you don't think so.
So call out to it. Hello. Um, what is your purpose here?
It it doesn't answer. It certainly
Does it seem hostile towards us?
it does not seem hostile. It seems like this is kind of like the robot down below, that it is some sort of companion slash helper for the house, and it just seems to be partially
It's a
broken.
Roomba.
Yes.
Well, that's troubling.
Anyone know how to fix a robot?
No, I know how to break them.
Well, I think fixing them is just wrecking them in reverse. Did you want to try that?
Eh.
We haven't seen like spare parts lying around, have we?
Well, there's a whole workshop full of parts, but
That's fair. Without getting too close to it, I would like to see if I could like identify. You said like his legs are missing, right?
They're broken, so you can try to repair him, maybe with some of the stuff downstairs.
I don't want to do that.
I'm gonna guess you're not like proficient
I was
with
trying to make my character smart, but I chose alchemy, not like I don't think I found like a mechanics tool.
like a tinkerer's tools or something like that.
That probably would have been the one to choose. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You can
went more
still
alchemy.
try. It just means you're not proficient, right?
Yeah.
No,
Correct.
I'll let y'all try.
All right.
So if you want to do like an intelligence check, something like that.
Yeah, just base intelligence, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Because you can get whatever tools downstairs. It might take a little bit, but
Oh my.
I come back up with a wrench. I tried, buddy.
A for effort.
Spirit's
Right.
willing, but apparently I can't assemble.
Just for entertainment purposes, I want to try it.
All right, go for it. Just for entertainment purposes, go for it.
You got me.
Okay.
wait, am I the most intelligent one in the room?
You might be. Go for it if you want.
Apparently not this time. You're not.
No, but I'm the only one that has a positive modifier, at least.
It's forbidden knowledge. Give me. Oh no! Hey, actually, I should have had proficiency on my religion deck. I should be paying attention to my character sheet.
What did you find?
I found
What?
something embedded on my character sheet that I get like, I have proficiency in my religion checks, but it does not matter.
Oh,
Um,
gotcha.
Can we check out the book? That's probably the book we need.
oh yeah, I thought you guys were going to do that.
Yeah, the book, and well, I want to. This is if
roll on it, right?
So you grab the book and you check it out. It is not the book you're looking for, but the book is basically Jenna's diary, and you find basically, to sum up what's in the book recently. You see some entries around missing her husband, as well as worrying about Edmund's debts, and various ideas for describing new inventions.
I look under the bed.
Based on the timing of the journals as well, though, after done looking under the bed, can we see that she was going downward in her mental state, or were they just interspersed between inventions and like her musings about her husband? But yeah, this version.
Yeah, I mean, she certainly had, some of it was just being lonely, right? Just because, this house is pretty big and it's pretty closed in, right, for privacy purposes. So not much human interaction. I don't think she was depressed to the point of, taking her own life or anything like that. But yeah, I guess lately she's a little bit depressed, and between that and worrying about her, the debt that Edmund had accrued. But what you were asking for exactly? I don't know if I answered your question or not there.
No, you answered my question. But Balar was checking under the bed. I believe.
Oh, okay. Under the bed? Nah, nothing under the bed.
Nothing under the bed.
slip the diary in my pocket.
So,
What's going on in the rest of the room?
the robot is trying to reach for some of the tools that you brought up from the downstairs.
He's trying to fix himself. Wish he could
Let
tell
him.
us what he needed.
Let him.
Yeah, I give him the tools. I bring him closer to him.
Okay.
Why does this robot have a basketball for a head?
Let's see here.
He's gonna block me with the wrench or something.
Let's do that.
Oh, okay, that was you. Okay.
No, that was me. Let's just. One second. It takes him a little bit, but he is able to get his legs working again, and make some other adjustments internally through a hatch, and he turns to you and says, thank you for bringing up what I needed to repair myself. I've been stuck in this room for the last, I don't know how many days.
That was sheer luck, but I'm happy we could help.
There were some bandits, roguish like humans, that came in here, and they are the ones who damaged me.
Is that why the security system downstairs was out of ammo?
Probably. Also, Jenna's brother was here a few days ago and took a book from the house. He shouted something about returning it to its rightful owner.
Well, if it's the book we're thinking of, he didn't.
Was it by chance the Book of Mektar?
He just says, could be. I don't know which book it was. There's many books around here.
We've noticed.
And a few keys.
We've noticed.
We've noticed. Is there any way you can disable any of the security?
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. How about a 30-20?
That works.
Few things I am actually decent at. And
there you go. He says, he seems kind of happy to be able to be useful again. And he's like, I can try to help you navigate the rest of the house if you wish. You seem to be helpful, unlike the other people that were here.
Excellent. New party member.
Yep. Yeah. We're here to look. We were supposed to return that book to the library, and also the sister wanted help in getting past, getting the house cleaned up.
Okay, let's see what we can do to do that.
Before we go wandering off,
yes,
these rooms here only make like 2/3 of a circle.
Yes, that's where I was going next.
So I'd like to check this wall where Nat is pinging to see if there's some doors or secret doors or.
There's too many math degrees in this room. Robot says the door comes in from the other side. So go through the thinking room, and then the door will be on your north.
Okay. These maps are pain in the butt to try to do. So you're saying this little oddity on the wall.
Did they make a door? They did not make it a door. Those little buggers. Not my fault. They generated. They missed this. Hold on one second.
Whose module is this?
Color Press.
Oh, is this from the Labyrinth?
Yeah.
Is this one of the ones from the Labyrinth book?
Yeah, it is. That. Hold on.
There's a door. Whoops.
Wait. Come on. Click onto the thing. God dang it. Okay, there. Well, I made a door. There, I opened a door.
Now you're going to make it so Paul pauses it every time he needs to do that.
That's right. Paul does not wait for Paul to draw doors. That's why I found out. So,
you opened the door. I went through it.
That's true. So there are various mechanical devices that rest on the shelves in this room. There is a massively garish purple stuffed bear that has been wedged between two of the shelving units, and there's a carpet of dust blankets the room. So what was it? Sure. There you go. Sorry. I just wanted to slow Paul down there for a second.
Look at that. They even drew the little teddy bear on the map right there.
They did.
I was going to ask, any reason why I shouldn't take that bear? Very
Well, you
garish.
might want to inspect the bear to see if it has any keys on it, but I don't know if you'd want to take it.
Or in it. Or keyholes. There we go. I would like to inspect the bear, and then I'll determine whether I want to take it later.
Sure. There is, as you move towards the bear to inspect it, you get really close to it. It basically like jumps up and tries to hug you.
Is it
And
Fozzie Fazbear?
It is what it is. Let's we can actually have initiative.
Really?
Tries to hug me, so we roll initiative.
Yeah.
All right, I have to figure out how to roll initiative. It's been a
Just
while.
go into the cross swords thing and click on the little gear that's
it
there.
is. Yeah, they
Am I
moved
missing
them to
someone?
the other side.
Did they? Chance is not in here. Let me put Chance back
the door
in.
is sideways now.
Mm.
The
So
strip
I
is
found
on
it
the
under
side
utility.
instead of on the top.
So real quick, I'm going to say this thing is going to jump at you, and um. So Farmer says, as you move towards the bear, it basically jumps at you and is kind of smothering you for as it's trying to grab you.
Okay.
And you will be grappled.
Is the bear not an initiative?
The bear's just not being shown right now, but he's in there. And basically, you will take. Let's see here.
Because if it's surprise action, I have the aware talent.
I was gonna say, I
Oh, do
can't
you?
be surprised either.
Oh, okay. So never mind then. So Farmer says you're first. This bear is basically jumping at you. So you go first, actually. So ignore what I just said.
Cool. Can I be ungrappled?
I can ungrapple you. Absolutely.
So with that said, like realistically, if it was jumping at me, my first hair side,
You broke up there. I'm sorry. I didn't quite catch all that.
I would like to like dodge and parry it out of the way. It's coming at me.
Sure. Whatever you want to try and do.
Yeah, that would be the logical thing that I would think if something jumped at me.
You got it. So the dodge action, right? Or do you have an actual? Do you have a parry action? Because I know you got that swashbuckling token there. So, is there some other action?
Do not have.
Okay, that was flavor then, not necessarily an ability. Yeah. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you taking the dodge action as your action?
Yes, but I don't know how to do that in here.
Oh, it's okay. I don't even know if they keep the action in here. They probably don't. You just say that you're taking the dodge action, and I know that you're dodging, which means dodging stuff. I'm so excited about this. No one ever takes the dodge action. Okay. So that is your action.
Oh, there we go. Dodging. Bang.
Oh, okay. It's a thing. Okay. I was looking for a button. Fair enough. You got it. You still got a bonus action and a move action.
I gotta figure out where everything is in this user. Double click. Come on. It was filtering for me earlier. So yeah, I guess I would effectively. I don't have any bonus actions, so I will. Oh yeah, I do. I will move back, and I will effectively say to Chance, "Go get him," and give him some bardic inspiration because he hates bards, so pushing him forward.
Okay. So your dodge doesn't mean he can't try to do something. Let's see what he's got here. 1 second.
Item.
Right, that's that thing. He'll try it.
Should just make it harder for him to do whatever he's doing, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking here.
I broke the DM. That was the goal.
Yeah. I don't like it. I'm just gonna say you move back. Just move back.
Okay.
Move back where
All
you
right.
want to move it.
I got it. There we go. And I just kind of like give you. Hold on. I have speech. There it is. Bardic. And can I tell it who I'm going to put it on?
Yeah, you're gonna put it on.
I'm in the system. I was going to give it a chance. Since since he hates bards so much, giving him the inspiration.
I don't know of a way of doing it. I think we just try to remember who's got it.
Yeah, so I spent the thing.
Okay.
He asked me if I wanted to roll it, but
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't see a condition to mark it.
I can roll it, but it doesn't give me. Yeah, you guys move forward. I'll figure out what this is. I think I can just hit. So apparently you give 1d. Okay, I guess 1d6, but it gave me 3, but it doesn't give me. So. And I don't know if that changes in Tales of the Valiant, whether the inspiration is granted. Like you would roll it, right? Not me.
Oh, I'm sorry. So,
like I'm giving him a die to roll 1d6 to add to his stuff.
yeah, he can roll it whenever he needs to roll it, or we'll figure it out. They've changed some of the interface over time, so I think I last had a bard. It's a little different. Like I don't remember.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. I'm reading through this. It's the same.
Yeah, it is. The rule is the same. I thought you were mentioning about how Foundry handles it in Tales of the Valiant. I'm sorry. Yes, the rules. Yeah. The rule is the same.
Okay. Yeah, so we can ignore that 3 roll. You get a 1d6 added. Whatever the things you want to do.
Well, I'm gonna try and play whack-a-mole.
So this thing moves very slowly. So it basically double moved to get around. Well, can I shrink this thing? Hold on 1 second. If I go into the token itself for 1 second, token. This token is annoying. So I want to do this.
Which token is annoying?
The token that you can't see, so it's very annoying. I want to say here. So I want to make him visible. So basically this thing acts like a rug of smothering. So like there is a rug of smothering that's kind of like moving towards you. But it's really a teddy bear. That's why I didn't like it. I didn't like the idea of the rug of smothering using a reaction to do its attack, which is like a smothering action. It just didn't feel right. Because it's like kind of like a normal attack. It's more of a, a smother thing. So, yeah, there he is. That rug is actually a bear. Chance, you're up.
Hey, bada.
Go get him.
I'm trying to target, and the targeting seems to have been broken.
Okay, well, I did just
there we go.
update it today. Okay. There was a news code set that was pushed, so. And I just played with the other group yesterday, so, that's why I'm hemming and hawing, because I updated it this afternoon, and I'm like, oh, wow. There was an update for this, and 5e, and I think Draw Steel today.
Yeah, you used to be able to do it with double click or T to target, but now it's only T.
Okay.
For the record.
Nice to know.
And I'm just gonna, hey, bada. Oh, hey, look at that! It's a 1.
It's a 1, but
no, it's not. No, it's not.
It's not. Oh, it's a 3. Oh, interesting. Oh, because you targeted, it's telling you that you missed.
Yeah.
But here, have a look.
If you add 6 to that, or if you roll 1d6.
Yeah, 1d6 is, even if I roll a 6, that's not going to do a whole lot.
Okay.
Well, then again, it is a teddy bear.
No, it says. And it's moving slow.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll do it.
All right.
No.
No. No. But you still got a luck. I threw it on your character sheet.
Yep.
All right.
All right, girl. What's up?
How do you target?
Mouse over it and click and press T.
Oh. Okay. And do I have to go to my character sheet? Oh no. I'll use the longsword.
Yeah, you got the thing in the top corner that you can use.
Yeah, I'm working on that. That hits.
Green is good.
Did it do damage?
I gotta hit the damage button to do damage.
I don't see a damage button.
There's not. If you go where you talk, the little talkie boxes, like right above where you spun the 16, it has your name, attack, damage.
It went blank. Oh. No, that's not what I want. I can't see it.
Oh. Okay, I'll click the damage button.
Because it comes up on the screen, and then it fades away after like 5 seconds.
Oh, go to the very top right of Foundry, and there is what looks like 2 talkie bubbles.
Oh, there we go.
Yes, that's something new to the interface, that it will keep it shrinked, but it will show you what you spun, and then, you can go back and reference it if you want.
I got it.
Don't forget, you can pop the initiative order out in another window.
You can do that too.
Okay, I got it.
All right, pharmacist.
If I come off mute, I go ahead and I stab at it. So you guys, I have it targeted. I'm going to go ahead and hit the rapier. Okay, and follow those buttons.
Oh my.
And then, that's the chat. Okay, and damage is what I'm hitting now.
Yeah, critical.
Yeah, it's a crit. So when you spin damage, hit the critical button.
Cool. There you go. 14 damage. Slash right at the guy.
And I'm going to assume that you are like next to Phalar, so that way you're within 5 feet or whatever. You got it.
Thank you.
All right. Well, it's injured. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Sure. Let's do it this way. Well, we're going for the pharmacist. He's the one who did the critical damage anyway, so it's only fair. Let's see. Yeah. Let's just let's just do a thing. Nope, that'd be a miss.
I have the Vanguard talent. When a
Okay.
creature within reach makes a melee attack against a target other than you, as a reaction, you can make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Oh, well, then you can do that.
I love that paladin class, by the way. That subclass that you're, I think that I'm pretty sure you're going for.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, apparently I hit.
Yeah, apparently you did.
And I do another 7 points of damage.
Okay, well, at least you're consistent. Chance.
Second verse, same as the first. My oh my.
Well, I'll give you another luck. You're racking up the luck.
Oops, I gave myself one at the same time, so let me.
Oh,
Not-
you can take one off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me, when you miss, there is actually a when you spin a hit, there's actually, as a DM, a button that pops up that I can just like press it and give you the luck.
And the using luck option is no longer present in the dice damage rolls, or the dice rolls.
Okay. All right. All right. That I can't fix. That sounds like a bug from the last the update today, because it was doing it yesterday.
No, I see it.
Oh, okay.
Huh, I don't.
I saw it on my roll.
Maybe it doesn't give you the option if you've already like can't add to it.
Yeah, I see it at the bottom of mine as well.
Chance, spin again. Spin an attack. Just for shits and giggles.
Oh, there it showed up. Why is it not showing up in my other one?
I don't know, because that wasn't enough to get it there anyway.
Well, there, I used one, so I have the proper amount.
Okay. Otherwise, to subtract it, you have to unlock your sheet to get to the minus button.
Yeah, that's the pain in the butt.
Yeah, how can I tell you? All right, you good?
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. Phalar, you're up, girl. Go for it.
Yay.
There you go.
Oops. I pressed the wrong button.
It's okay. Go again. Get the damage button.
4.
4.
Is it dead yet?
No. It's getting close, though. Maybe the pharmacist will have exactly what it needs.
Let's say I see our friend has joined. I'm assuming he's not giving any advice as to why this is attacking it.
No, he just made it into the room and is just like, this was the master's attempt at a wind-up toy. He's done.
Wound up.
He did better with soap.
It's pretty wound up. Here we go. Let's try to. There.
8.
Still not dead.
It's a tough rug.
That is a tough rug, yeah.
Yeah, I got to be a little bit kind here because there's only 3 of you, and it's really for 4 to 5 characters. So, I'm gonna see who's going to attack.
Well, it'd be nice if I could roll something other than single-digit numbers,
Yeah, that would help. But misses is part of the game, so it happens. Sure.
The fates. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Just, hard chances, whole outlook right there.
Pharmacist, you will take 8 points of damage.
All right, I'm going to take an opportunity attack here.
Go
Or
for
a
it.
reaction.
Yeah, you got a new one. Go for it. Ooh.
How dare you hit somebody other than me? Smack.
Take him out.
So it's gone. So the as it smacks the pharmacist and tries to wrap him up, Phalar does her thing and takes out the teddy bear.
That was like the worst towel whip of my life.
Yeah, I kind of scaled it down because like Rugged Smothering is a CR2, which is pretty tough against first level characters. I learned from last night that, going forward, I got to just triple check what Cobalt Press put in some of these modules.
Right.
It's like that could have been really cruel. Like, to be honest, if I like full out, it could very easily, like, one hit, take you down with one hit.
It almost did.
Well, that's because I reduced the damage it would do. I told it to do 1d8 plus 1 as opposed to 2d8 plus 3.
Oof.
I'm like, dude, the thing only have 10 hit points. Relax. Any rate, the teddy bear is no more. Yeah.
Following my
Go ahead. Yep, go ahead.
Following my principle of life, I will randomly pick a shelf and start and look at what's on that shelf.
Sure. There is there's various motors on the shelf. And each has, because you don't have enough key, each motor has a key with it that you can use to kind of like wind it up and have it go for a period of time. So it's a bunch of motors and their keys. Since there's 7 shelves, there's like 7 keys, but DM hint, they only seem to work with these motors. You don't have to collect them and track them.
Real quick, I'm gonna heal the pharmacist.
Yep.
For 5 points of damage. Using lay on hands.
I can. Maybe you can do that directly. I don't know if you can do it directly with the paladin or not.
I tried to press lay on hands and it didn't do anything.
So I added the 5 to my.
Okay. Let's see. Lay on hands.
Oh, here it is.
Heal another.
Heal another. Use.
There you go.
Normal. There we go. Well, it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be a 5. I got it. Okay.
Yep.
I figured there had to be some way of making that work. Yeah. I just wanted to check stuff.
If it actually worked in the system, yeah.
I just wanted to make sure it bumped off my charges.
Fair enough. It's been almost 3.5 hours. You guys want to stop here, or are you guys good? I mean, right now only one of us works, but
we're
working on the rest of us. Okay, that's fair.
Really decent stopping point, so.
Okay. Yeah, we'll come back in about a week and continue it from here.
3 more updates in the roleplay system, so we'll figure out if it doesn't work.
You cut it out at the end, but I got the gist. All right. Thanks, everybody. It was fun, and this is kind of a
right.
different. I'm not used to doing first level things, so this has been kind of different. I like having a puzzle one every now and then. This has been more of a puzzle module. All right.
Starting at first level.
Yeah,
Just-
that's
just
all.
'cause
Yeah,
I like to get to know all my abilities before I get more abilities.
that's fair.
Agreed.
There's nothing wrong with that. All right, folks. Be talking to you in Discord and see you in about a week. Later, all.
All right.